Hello, Alice Sharon. In today's video, I just wanted to show you our homeschool area. We've been doing a lot of early spring cleaning since it's so cold outside. So I've organized his desk and his books, and I've been moving stuff around, trying to get things organized. I did these bins the other day with some Play-Doh and other little items. When you homeschool, you have a lot of items that you have to, organize and find homes for everything. So it could be, a little bit challenging. So, in today's video, I think I'm going to try to reorganize his activities, and I think we're going to, instead of having these activity shelves, we are going to switch it over and maybe go back into a workbox system using the Fast bins from IKEA. So yeah, I'll just show you what I mean. So I absolutely love this little adorable shelf from Temu. The problem with it is it does fit his activities a lot better, but now this is much higher. So like items like this where I had the language and math activities, it's hard for him to reach without having, to ask me or getting a chair or something to get them. So then I thought, let me move some of the art supplies and maybe move it over here, but the items are not going to fit in this either. So it's kind of hard, like especially when you live in like our old apartment, we had a lot of our homeschool stuff in the kitchen, and then I had my own separate room, which was like the living room, and Nate had his room, and so it was a bigger apartment. Now with my bedroom being in the living room and having all this homeschool stuff in here, it's kind of hard to organize and sort everything out. So that's why I'm thinking these bins might be perfect for our workbox system and changing it back to that kind of system. We used to have the drawer system for our work boxes, and that worked a lot. Nate actually preferred the work boxes when we had them. So I don't know. I'm going to keep on moving stuff around and changing things, but I just want to show you all. And then over here we have another one of these Fast bins, and I'll put up on the screen. I ordered a tray that's supposed to go in here from Temu, and I'm thinking I might put this bin back on the actual shelf. Plus another reason this doesn't really work either is we have his busy books down here. These are the ones that are books with figurines, and we have the golden books on the side. So I would like to rehome these books and these busy books as well. But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep on moving things around. I'll show you what I come up with, and hopefully I'll give you some store solutions. So I made some changes. These books here are from the Dollarama, so I put them up there, and then I put all our like kind of novels down here, and then I put his busy books on the side, and then the golden books on this side. So yeah, looks okay, and we don't have very much room for any more chapter books really, but and then this is what I did with the workbox system. I'll show you that in a minute, but I love the way this looks now. It looks more organized to me, and it's making me feel better. It's taken me, we've lived here over a year and a half now, and I haven't really showed the homeschool area too much because I think it's the Virgo in me wants it almost perfect. But this is what I ended up doing with the Play-Doh and some science and sensory stuff. So I put all the Play-Doh up here, and then we have the scented Play-Doh, and then a couple of cookie cutters and different little tools. And then I put his microscope down here with the Flarp and the kinetic sand, and there's like a mold there. And then down here I have the two little frog scales, and then his other little tip scale. And then over here is like a paint palette from the Dollar Tree where you can put your papers in there and your paint and take it kind of on the go with you. And then I put his large tray, that way if he wants to do kinetic sand or Play-Doh, he can. And then I kind of put all the art supplies back the way they were. But I'll show you what the work boxes look like now. So yeah, I love how this is set up now. So at the bottom here, I kept some of his STEM stuff, and then he's got some letters and like stuff that we use for counting, and at the bottom is his marble run. And then this drawer here, which is kind of like this teal color, there's just some like, I guess, fidgets, there's little spinning tops, some of his like tools that he uses to measure things. So yeah, I left that in there. And then this was the book bin, and this is the one I'm going to put that wooden tray over, and this will be like a fine motor kind of activity bin for him. You could do perler beads, you can play with the jumping frogs. his recorders in here. And then he has a smaller pegboard there. That's more for like on the go because it's smaller. And then for his actual homeschool activities, I kept the science and STEM and math together. And I like that because there's this open space here so I can put larger items at the top. And I love this kind of throw fast shelf because if I wanted to, I can go get like different size bins for this or get another two and add to this if I want to. So that's why I kind of like this system better. And I think he liked it when we did our work boxes before. And these bins are good size for a lot of materials. So I did put all the language back into this one and the writing stuff. And then social studies and then the motor skills, practical life. And then the art one with all his drawing and then the sensory snowman kit. But yeah, so I hope I gave you some store solution ideas in case you have, you know, when you homeschool, like I said, there's a lot of materials that you need to keep organized, and when you live in a small space, it's kind of difficult. But yeah, hopefully this will be the last time I change around this. But thanks a lot for watching this video, and I will talk to you in my next one. Take care, and bye for now.